Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today inaugurated the new office of the Shillong Press Club at the DIPR complex in Lower Lashmere. Speaking at the program held to also commemorate 30 years of SPC and National Press Day, the Chief Minister congratulated the Shillong Press Club on the new milestone and said that the role of media is critical in democracy. Addressing press persons, the Chief Minister suggested the Press Club organize training sessions, sensitization programs for journalists of the state.
Media is something that we must realize is very, very critical in a democracy, and in order to be able to see things move in the right manner, in the balanced manner, so that there is no overall kind of too much of control and power in one center, I think it's important that the press and the media is given its importance and is always taken in a very, very positive way. As a press club, it's important to keep track of these things. And I think it's important that I don't know how to say this, but we are so used to saying this word, so I just say it. Training, I guess, and really upgrading and ensuring that sensitization takes place, and you bring in journalists from outside, you take our journalists outside, let them see, let them feel, let them understand, let them hear how things are happening outside and other places. Let the other people come in and see what's happening. Maybe there's a lot people can learn from our journalists out here. So I think it's important to have sensitization programs, training programs. I have always heard about the journalist code, but this is the first time I'm receiving a copy of it, so it's so nice to have it. And I just want to ask, how many of you have this actually? And how many of you have read it? It's a very direct question I'm asking. And how many of you have read it? Has there been a training session held by the Press Club of Shillong to actually go through these different codes once in a while? So every 6 months, every 1 year, have you gone through this? Maybe discussion and debates about, what are these codes? Is it good or not? And, sensitizing the Press Club. And the fact that you have a Press Club, I think it's important that the Press Club should act as not just a meeting point for the journalist, but also a point where you are able to then have a basic code and training for the journalists who are coming in and say, well, now that you have completed these many days of sensitization, you are in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. I mean, I'm not saying you have to do it, but at least unofficially within yourself, I think you should do it. I think it's important.
President of the Shillong Press Club, David Lightplang, in his speech expressed his gratitude to the Directorate of Information and Public Relations and the Government of Meghalaya.
I am very happy today because it is 50 years of our statehood, 30 years of our press club. And we were planning at the beginning of the year to do something remarkable on the 50th anniversary as a press fraternity. And I thought this would be the most befitting commemoration of our 50 glorious years, and none better than to celebrate it with those that have always handheld us, supported us in times of need, through tough times. We have had rough journeys together, and sir, for your kind information, I would like to place on record my deep gratitude to the IPR Minister. We are missing our IPR Minister today. Unforeseen circumstances prevented him from being with us, but all along, either through a message or through a phone call or a quick visit to his office or to his house, he has been always there at the helm of affairs, asking what's happening, where are we. And I know if he was here today, he would have had a lot more to share with us about how genuinely, him coming from a media background especially, knew our challenges. He knew our challenges as local journalists in a small state which is bereft of many facilities.